Ever wonder which country spends the most on their military might? This question piques the curiosity many. Military budgets are more than just numbers on a page. They're a reflection of national priorities, global politics, and security strategies. They signify power, influence, and the willingness to protect national interests at any cost. Understanding these budgets, us grasp the broader geopolitical landscape. So, are you ready? Hold on to your seats as we dive deep into this high-stakes world. Starting off our lineup, we have the formidable South Korea coming in at number 10, boasting a military budget of approximately $43.1 billion. This budget constitutes a substantial portion of their GDP, illustrating the primary focus of South Korea's defense strategy on staving off threats from its northern foe. The allocation of funds is directed towards advanced weaponry and mandatory military service, thus ensuring a robust defense force on a continual basis. A fascinating blend of economic strength and strategic necessity, wouldn't you agree? Now let's move up to the next spot, the 9th position. With a slightly bigger budget of approximately $27.8 billion, we find Brazil. A country not often thought of as a military powerhouse, Brazil's spending is driven by its need to secure vast borders and protect its natural resources. It's a task that requires a significant military budget, and Brazil is moving on. We have Japan. Japan's military spending, with an approximate budget of $47.6 billion, has been on the rise, largely due to tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. With potential threats from North Korea and a rising China, Japan has been making significant investments in its self-defense forces to ensure it can protect its territory and maintain peace in the region. Next, have the kingdom. Known for its world-class special forces and a navy that has been a symbol of its power for centuries, the UK's military budget, approximately $55.2 billion, reflects its commitment to maintaining its global influence and fulfilling its NATO. The UK's military spending is also influenced by ongoing peacekeeping around the globe. At number 6, with its ongoing border disputes with neighboring countries and the need to maintain internal security, has an approximate military budget of $66.5 billion. The substantial budget is also invested in modernizing India's military capabilities and infrastructure, which contributes to the size of its budget. As we climb this ladder of military spending, we see a diverse group of nations, each with their own unique set. These countries allocate considerable portions of their budgets to their military, not just for warfare but also for defense, peacekeeping, and security. It's a complex and multifaceted issue that goes beyond simple numbers. Halfway through, the stakes get even higher. Emerging in the top 5, we see the United Kingdom. This island nation, renowned for its centuries-old tradition of naval power, has a military budget to match, at approximately $55.2 billion. This budget is indicative of the UK's global reach. The marked rise in spending compared to other countries previously mentioned on our list showcases the UK's dedication to preserving its and geopolitical influence. Ascending to the 4th position, we discover India. This country has been increasing its military spending in reaction to its geopolitical issues. Its expansive borders and the necessity for a formidable defense against potential threats have triggered a significant hike in military spending. Taking the 3rd place, we have the People's Republic of China. Being the most populous nation worldwide, China has been substantially investing in its military prowess. The nation's swift economic growth has enabled it to substantially enhance its military spending, making it a powerful force on the global stage. Its geopolitical influence, especially in the Asia-Pacific region, is undeniably tied to its strength. Just missing the top spot at 2nd place, we find Saudi Arabia. Despite its relatively small size, Saudi Arabia boasts one of the world's largest military budgets. This is primarily due to its strategic location in the Middle East and its status as one of the world's leading oil. The country's high military expenditure also mirrors its commitment to maintaining regional stability and safeguarding its interests. Each of these nations has distinct reasons for their elevated military spending, whether it's to guard their borders, maintain their global influence, or ensure regional stability. Their military are reflective of their geopolitical realities and strategic priorities. Only one position remains. Any ideas who that might be? With an unrivaled military budget globally, we find the United States. This year, the military budget of the United States is an astounding $732 billion. This figure easily overshadows the combined military budgets of numerous countries. What drives such an astronomical budget? There are several contributing factors. Firstly, the United States maintains a global footprint with military bases scattered across more than 70 countries. The nation channels a significant portion of its budget into cutting-edge technology, research and development to sustain its strategic upper hand. Lastly, the United States is devoted to supporting its allies, mandating a formidable defense budget. However, this isn't solely about the numbers. The implications of such substantial military expenditure are far-reaching. It reflects the nation's strategic priorities, its global role, and its eagerness to finance defense and security. Though the United States is undeniably a dominant force in military spending, what consequences does this have for the rest of the world? We've journeyed through a list of nations with the 10 largest military budgets, each with their unique defense strategies and geopolitical contexts. The sheer scale of these budgets, from the tens of billions up to the hundreds of billions, is truly astounding. It's important to understand that such high military spending has significant implications. On a global scale, it can shape the balance of power, influencing political relationships and alliances. It can also signal a nation's preparedness for potential threats and conflicts. However, it's equally to remember that military strength is not the sole determinant of a nation's security. Diplomacy, unity, international cooperation, and peace-building efforts are also invaluable. These elements, combined with a strong defense, contribute to a more comprehensive and sustainable security strategy. While numbers are staggering, remember, true strength lies not just in military might but also in diplomacy, unity, and peace.